Hi, everybody. Courage to Change, July 16th. One of the wonderful but unexpected benefits of working the Al Anon program is learning how to relax. Until now, most of my life sped by in a frenzy of activity. School, work, projects, obligations all helped me focus outward. That way I didn't have to rest long enough to feel how frightful my home life was. There's nothing wrong with working hard and producing results, but I was abusing these activities. They were socially acceptable ways to deny my feelings. Both family and society supported my hiding behind them until, beaten down by exhaustion and exhausted, I reached the doors of Al Anon. By that time, I couldn't have relaxed if I wanted to. I didn't know how it was done. In Al Anon, it was suggested that I not treat anyone as harshly as I treated myself. I would never ask someone, I love to go without rest, never letting up and never having fun. But that was exactly what I asked of myself. My sponsor helped me to learn what gave me pleasure and how to take it easy. Now relaxation is part of my daily routine. Today's reminder, hard work can be terrific and my activities can be highly rewarding, but I am striving for some balance today. Today I will look at how I spend my time and set some of that aside to relax. Well, this is a good one. I understand that. These were socially acceptable ways to deny my feelings. And, if I keep moving, it's a way to cope, is stay busy. Busy. I'm busy. And if you stop me for a minute, I might just break down in tears. So there's a healthy way to do that, to be busy, but you have to take care of yourself. You have to take some time to feel your feelings. When I first started this program, I had a really hard time with this. Like, I would not allow myself to cry because I thought if I started crying, I would never stop. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. I can't think of the words. It's hard. So I would get in the shower, and I had a problem too with, I didn't want anyone to hear me. I didn't want anyone else to think that I couldn't handle it or that it was as bad as it is, or, I don't know what that was, but there was something about it that just was really, I could not cry. And I knew it was going to make me sick. And so I got in the shower and I would take a shower and I would cry in the shower. And somehow just even the water helped me. And just I knew I was alone and no one could see me and no one could hear me, and I would cry. And I, and then that was okay. I had to cry. I don't think it's, going to Al Anon isn't about buck up, you got nothing to cry about. No, it's just like, okay, this is sad. This is hard. But what am I going to do about it? And there was times when, God, the situation was so difficult. And I would go into these rabbit holes of grief and despair. And I'd be afraid I just couldn't get out. And so I used to set myself an amount of time. It's where it crosses over into self-pity. Self-pity will kill you if you let it. So what I would do is I would tell myself, okay, I can't take this. What am I going to do? If I cried about it or just wanted to stew about it or just, but I give myself 5 minutes. I'd look at my watch and I'd say, okay, for 5 minutes, we're going to really just feel this horrible demise and what could happen, what might happen, what I'm afraid would happen, what I should have done, what I could have done. And at the end of the 5 minutes, that's it. I'm not thinking about this anymore. I'm going to give it to God and let it go. There's no coulda, woulda, shoulda. There's no going in the future. I don't know what's going to happen. And I need to just be busy doing what I need to do next. And sometimes being busy doing what I need next has developed into, of course, meetings. I always feel better after a meeting. Never want to go. Always feel great afterwards. Helping someone else is a great way for me to feel better. I like to take a nap. I know That seems odd, but it's really something that's just for me. And it feels like I'm taking care of myself. It's just turning off the head and taking a minute, and I pray during that time. I'll lay down and I'll pray. God, I kind of restart my day, and God help me direct my thinking. And then, I once in a while, like once every 2 weeks, I'll go get my nails done. I mean, it has some things I do. I could be a lot better at this. I'm not going to lie. I'm a workaholic. I do stay so busy so I don't have to think about it. Think about the things in my life I cannot change. But I'm better. And I think that's what this really is about. Any progress is progress, even slow progress. So, and I put down the whip in the chair. You know what I mean? Life is hard enough. People are not very nice all the time. So especially when you're dealing with someone else's sickness, they're not always kind. So I've learned to toughen up. I don't take it so seriously. And when something really, my feelings get away with me, I'll say something like, what's really changed here? Has anything really changed? And usually nothing's really changed. It's the way I feel about it's changed. You see, I can't do much about what other people are doing, but I can change the way I react to it. And one of the ways I react is I learn. I eat. I drink water. I've worked with a lot of people, and I've worked with people so codependent that they will quit eating. They don't even know they haven't eaten or gone to the bathroom for, like a whole day. I always look at people and go, wait a minute. When was the last time you ate? Are you drinking water? Why don't you go to the bathroom? Why don't you lay down for 10 minutes and then we'll talk? Like, the basic necessities go out the window when you are panicked. So it's really important to stick to the basics, stay grounded, because you don't ever know what's going to happen, and you want to be ready. You want to be prepared. So maybe that wasn't the most cheerful reading I've ever done, but it is an important one. I love you all. Thanks for watching.